Hey folks, welcome to Burl Sports. We get rolling here in just a minute once I confirm this thing is streaming the right way. Looks like we are here on YouTube on the right uh, scheduled event as well, so that's a good thing. Facebook's looking good as well. Looking good, looking good. What is it, 9 o'clock here in the Central Time Zone? We'll get started here in just a minute. Give folks a few minutes to pop in. What's up, Christian? Good to see you in the chat. Hope you all have had a great week. We are gearing up for the start of school here in West Tennessee. Kiddos go back tomorrow. What's up, Steve? So all eyes are there. Cross country season is underway. Had jamboree on this past Saturday. Hey, what's up, Derek? Greg, Mike, Michael. Yeah, good stuff. But yeah, cross country season's underway. I got all three of my boys running this year. My wife's coaching all three teams. Elementary, middle, high school, one on each team. So we're going in about 172 different directions, but it's going to be a lot of fun. What's up, Andy? What's up, Steve? All right. We got some fun breaks tonight. Got two 60 tops breaks, football and baseball. We'll do baseball first. Don't forget we've got bonus spots in next week's 51 Bowman set break. Let's see. There we go. If you haven't pre-ordered and you want to save $5 a spot on this 51 Bowman set break, do so at this link. It's just got a little Google form where you click it, you fill it out, and let me know how many spots you want, and then you'll get an invoice tomorrow. I mean, it's not a fancy invoice. It's gonna be an email with how many spots you've got. I think everybody will get as many as they want because we've still got over 100 left, and this has been up for 5 days now. So, and then we'll put that up all the way for sale later this week, and I'll start pushing a little bit of advertising, see if we can fill that out. But for you regulars who are always tuning in, always eager to jump on, I want to make sure you got the best deal possible. So, $100 a spot for pre-ordering, and some gorgeous, gorgeous cards. Anyways, without any further ado, let's hop in here. Let me show you the 60 baseball checklist. Again, however many spots you bought, that's how many cards you get. That's the way these always run. But as I mentioned, there are 20 bonus spots in the 51 Bowman available. Those are all associated with cards throughout the checklist. So you can see we got 20 of them listed here. That's how those shake out. So we'll see those as we go along. Now what we do is we randomize our list of names. Whoever comes out in spot number 1 gets early win. Whoever comes out in spot number 2 gets Roman Mejias, and so on. We don't read all 572 names. We'll read the biggest hits, show those on the live stream, and then I'll post a full list sorted by participant as soon as the broadcast is over. Congrats to Mike Yalfin for winning the free spot in this one. Free spot in the football break went to Mike O'Leary. So congrats to the Mikes on those. Hey, what's up? There's Mike. Right. So this is the time where I need your help. We got a 1960 break. Let's do between or including 6 and 10. Put a number in the chat. That's how many times we'll randomize our list. Third number in the chat is how many times we'll randomize it. Fourth number in the chat is how many times we'll randomize the football break. I don't know where my Post-it notes went, so I'm going to write on this piece of cardboard. Lots of numbers. Thanks, guys. Okay, so that puts us 1, 2, 3. Galen had us with 9 for baseball. Doug's got us for 6 for football. All right, thank you all for your help there. All right, then we'll get this random list randomized, and I'll swap the view so we can see the cards just a little bit better. We do use random.org's list randomizer. It's under lists and more. Cool. All right. Here's one random. 572 names in the list, all the way up to 9. So here is number 2. Number 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. Oops. We'll scroll. Miss. 8. And 9. All right, we've got Patrick on top with Brian Smith on bottom. All right. Early win, card number 1. Patrick Sturgeon. Oh, I can't see my camera on my other screen. Let me adjust that. Oh, that's because I didn't shift my view. Okay, shift the view. All right. Looks a little better. There you go, Patrick. A little early win. Hey, what's up, Mike Justice? We can't just say hello, Mike, anymore, can we? We've got a lot of mics on the live stream. A lot of Steves. A lot of Mikes and Steves. Master and Mentor. One Steve Strauss. There's one of the Steves. Mays and Rigney. Well, Steve, I'd rather let's see, what's the saying? Under promise, over deliver. I'm glad you're happy with the condition on those. There were definitely some that weren't great, but it was a beautiful set overall. 52 Bowman, great stuff. Right. Ernie Banks is card number 10. Hey, what's up, Damon? Good to see you in there. Oops, we got a little wompy jawed there. John Penix snagging the Banks. right. 28, Brooksy. Oh, I'm like all sorts of crooked. What am I even doing? 28, Brooksy. There are definitely some hits throughout that, I may missed when I was just pulling the stars for us to take a look at. So do make sure you check what you get. There's the first 51 Bowman bonus spot going to Nathan Lindgren. Let's see, Whitey Ford's the next hit. He's card number 35. Going to Michael Pitts Jr. LK Line is card number 50. Going to Damon. So Damon pops in the chat, gets to see a star. Next 51 Bowman bonus spot going to Greg Gritzer along with card number 51. Then Greg going back to back, snagging the Mazeroski. Gibby, 73. Going to Doug Stefano. Nellie Fox, card 100 will be the next hit, but before we get there, another Bowman bonus spot going to Jason Gasek. Again, Nellie Fox is 100. Going to Andy Dinger. That a Bowman bonus, along with card number 99 going to Kevin Casper. Oh, nice, Damon. It's good you needed that one. Is that for a set build or a team or player run? What you working on? Jim Cott, rookie. Now, this is signed. I am 100% positive it's authentic. A buddy of mine got this one in a private signing. I've got several Cotts from him. They've all been good. Just didn't have time to send this one off. Nice, Damon. Before we get there, Bowman bonus. Going to Kevin Casper again. Nice, Kevin. Right, James Hop. Snagging the rookie auto. Let's see, I believe Yaz is our next hit. 148. Going to Andy Dinger. There's the Yaz. VG condition, a little wrinkling, but great presentation on that rookie. Sandwiched around the Yaz, we got some 51 Bowman bread. Going to Andrew Goldman, Joe Driver. Mantle Boyer. Rival All-Stars going to John Storms. Beautiful card. Billy Martins, 173. Went to Patrick Sturgeon. All right, so second little minor hit for you, Patrick. Maybe we'll get you a good one here soon. Bowman bonus going to Kevin Kelly with 175. I didn't mention earlier when we saw Ernie. Ernie popped off for 41 home runs to lead all of Major League Baseball in 1960. Willie Mays is next. Card 200. Going to Kevin Casper. Kevin, nice break tonight. That's just looks like a post-it note on the holder, not on the card. Mays action with the Bowman bonus going to Kevin Kelly. Good to rack those up. Congrats, Kevin. I'm particularly fond of the manager cards in 60 tops. Just a good design overall. And it gives you a nice contrast when you're flipping through the binder too, because the rest of the set's horizontal. So O'Leary, Mike snagging the Murtaugh. Rigney, not exactly common, but getting a 51 Bowman bonus to go with it. Doug Stefano. These are out of order. Oops. Alston going to Nathan Lindgren. Dodgers manager. Okay. Stengel going to Edwin Pastrana. Of course, Yankees manager there. Luis Aparicio is the next star, 240. Went to Chris Gangi. Aparicio, he led the league with 51 stolen bases. Stan the Man, 250. Went to Jason Gasick. The 51 Bowman bonus going to Mark Carlson. Robin Roberts, 264. Went to Michael Pitts Jr. Hank Aaron, card number 300. We'll have a Bowman bonus before we get there. Let's see. We send that one. There he is. Patrick Sturgeon snagging that Bowman bonus with 274. Card 300 for Aaron. Going to Jason Taylor. Richie Ashburn. Oh, Aaron, 126 RBIs to lead baseball there. Ashburn's 305 going to Stephen Morehouse. There you go, Stephen. Willie McCovey, rookie, 316. Going to Robert Pellegrino with a 51 Bowman bonus going to Joe Driver. Roberto Clemente, 326. Stephen Morehouse. Nice hit, Stephen. The Steves strike again. Team card design. Here's the Yankees, 332. Going to Patrick Sturgeon. A little multicolor background. Fun team pick with team checklist on the back. All right, Shane Dienst next, going to James DeLong. Koufax, 343, going to James DeLong. Going back to back, James. Which means Mr. Mickey Mantle is next. Yep, 350. Nice Mick. Looks like a 3 to me. Just a little light wrinkle here. nothing major. Beautiful card, nice color, clean surface. Card 350 for the Mick, who hit 40 home runs to lead the American League. 957 OPS. Greg snagging the Mick. Nice hit, Greg. Big card for you, man. Congrats. Sandwich in the Mick, we got 51 Bowman for Robert Pellegrino and for Nathan Lindgren. Maybe Greg's running a lap around the living room or something. Oh, there he is. Hey, hey. Minnie Minoso, 365. Also going to Greg. Greg, huge break, man. Congrats. Uh, 51 Bowman bonus going to Andrew Goldman, along with card number 375. World Series, of course, retrospective from 1959. Got Hodges winning homer for Game 4. Went to Bob Groff. Really beautiful card there. Dodgers did take it home. So champ celebrating. Going to Dina Connolly. Wilhelms, 395, going to Andrew Goldman. And then I know I described this set as a totally ungraded set. A little bit of a fib. The Matthews is graded. Before we get there, though, we've got a Bowman bonus going to James DeLong. Ed Matthews. Going to Patricia and Mike Justice. Congrats. Back at 4 on the Matthews. But yeah, I had to. It's the only Matthews I could get my hands on that worked in this set. So here we are. Continuing the Bravos theme, we'll look at Warren Spahn next. But before we get there, another Bowman bonus to Mike Valentine. Here's Spahn. He's 445. Going to Dina Connolly. That Spahn's really nice looking card. Little surface imperfection, but centering's not bad. Color's gorgeous. Let's see. Berra's the next card I got. Looks like yeah, so Cepeda, he's a star, but I didn't pull him. Brian Smith. Nice hit there, Andy. And a Bowman bonus going to Bob Groff with card 451. Yogis, 480 going to Brian Richmeyer. Frank Robinson. Frank Robinson led the league in OPS with a 1.002. He's card 490. Going to Robert Pellegrino. Nice hit there, Robert. Let's see. Jim Bunning is next. Oh, on Warren Spahn. I forgot to mention on him. 21 wins. Tied with Ernie Broglio for most. 1960. Right, Jim Bunning is 502. Going to Kevin Kelly. Bunning, 201 strikeouts to lead the American League. Bowman bonus going with card 500 to Don McIntosh. I think that might be the last Bowman bonus as we head up into the 500s. Ted Kluszewski. Going to Nathan Lindgren. Then all the way up to the All-Star subset. So McCovey is All-Star Rookie Year card at 554, going to Doug Stefano. Nellie Fox going to Chris Gangi. Ed Matthews, if I can pick him up off the table here. Going to Andrew Goldman. Aparicio for Kevin Kelly. Ernie Banks going to Richard Thompson. K-Line for Mike Valentine. With the Mick going to Matthew McClure. Which I'll see the end of the name there. A man all-star for you, Matt. Mays next, going to Kevin Casper. Big break for Kevin as well. With Roger Maris for Damon Schauner. There you are, Mike. Guess you're on a little delay from us, but glad you got a good hit earlier. Hank Aaron going to Kevin Kelly. Don Drysdale going to Douglas Meyer. Mentioned earlier, Drysdale. No, I didn't mention it, did I? I just thought it. 246 on total strikeouts to lead all of baseball. All right, let me do a quick filter just so we can see those free spots again all in one. Well, it won't be all in one place. I'll have to scroll, but let you get a quick gander there while I shuffle a few things. These will get sorted and shipped out over the next few days. I think I've been hitting Tuesday to Wednesday pretty solid for the last few weeks, hoping to keep that up. Oh, and then I have to go see where our free spot landed. Don't I, Mike? There you have it on those free spots. Again, I'll post those on the kind of as a secondary what people hit list. So I'll put all those free spots in a spot too. Well, let's see, where did the free spot land? Card 283, Johnny Blanchard. Well, not a big hit, but at least you had a shot in there, Mike. Pop over to football now. And let me shift the view back so you can see the spreadsheet a little better while I get things situated. A much smaller set with 3 bonus spots in the 51 Bowman. So Fred Cohn, card 34 gets one, as well as 75 and 110. So 132 cards overall. Again, however many spots you bought, that's how many cards you get. Best of luck to you all. We said earlier we're randomizing this list 6 times. But I do need my randomizer. Right, 6 randoms coming your way. Here's 1. It's twice that's happened tonight. Here's 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Brian Richmeyer on top, Chris Gungy on bottom. Okay, let's shift the view back here. I'll make this bigger so everybody can see. Okay. Here we go, here we go. Card number 1 is Johnny Unitas. So big hit right out of the gate. Poor Brian Richmeyer. I think Jim Brown's the next one. Did I pull the wrong checklist? Let's see, because I've got Jim Brown as number 10, but this does not have Jim Brown as number 10. What year did I pull? Yeah, it's the wrong checklist. Let me grab the right one. Oh, well, that's because I made a goof up here, didn't I? How silly. Okay. Do I have the right? Did I list it right and just pull the wrong cards? Or did you all buy into, yeah, you all bought into a set and never told me that I had the wrong year listed. So this is a 1959 set. What am I even doing? Okay. I'll tell y'all, it's been a week. I was in Utah a week for the day job and running 100 miles an hour. And so this is a 1959 set, as pictured. So forgive me as I pull a 1959 checklist over here. We got a lot more cards than we do spots. So we'll do a little extra random action to make this work. Silly me. Okay. So we're going to get some extra spots given away here so we can random off this whole checklist. All right, so what we're going to do, you see here, 1959 has 176 cards. Something off in this checklist too. Oh, just an empty spot. Okay, cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to randomize our list one more time, and I'll paste the first, 44 names right here next to this checklist. So some of you will get extra spots. All right, so one more random. First 44 names get extra spots. All right. What a goof. Okay. Make sure that all lines up. It does. Well, cool. Now, still Brian's Johnny Unitas. But with the right checklist, we can see Jim Brown goes to Derek. A little luck did come your way, Derek. Nice snag on the Brown. All right, Leo Nomalini going to Jason Gasick. You know, I think just I've collected vintage baseball for so long, and just started dabbing in the vintage football the last year and a half. Baseball designs, don't even have to think about them. You know, they run through my head every night when I'm asleep. But the football, I'm not there yet. Frank Gifford going to Patrick Sturgeon. March Star, card 23, going to David Dickey. There's the 51 Bowman bonus for card 34, going to Nathan Lindgren. There's Mike O'Leary's free spot, R.C. Owens. Bobby Lane, going to Michael O'Leary. There you go, Mike. Little Pittsburgh quarterback action. Ollie Matson, card number 50. Going to Greg Ritzer. Oh, I hate that for your buddy, Mike. Sam Huff going to Paul Gannum. Raymond Berry, card 55, going to Greg Ritzer. Luke Rosa for Jeff Williams. Ernie Stautner going to Andrew Goldman. Let's see, Jim Ringo. He comes with a 51 Bowman bonus for Patrick Sturgeon. There's Ringo. Joe Perry, card 80. Go to Andrew Goldman. Paul Hornig, go to Mark Carlson. Art Donovan's 86, going to John Lapertosa. Lenny Moore's 100, going to Joe Driver. John David Crow, going to Michael Mayville. Roosevelt Brown, 114. Went to Alan Bernatos. 51 Bowman bonus. Went to Steve Valinsky. Jerry Kramer, rookie, going to Chris Gongi. With Y.A. Tittle coming in at 130. One to Michael Mayville. John Lapertosa. Snagging Yale Larry. Bobby Mitchell's 140. Going to Greg Ritzer. And last hit, 150. Eddie LeBaron going to Daniel Vasali. All right, folks. Let me show you those one more time. Nathan Patrick Steve snagging those 3 free spots. The actual 1960 football break we'll do next week, since I had scans of 59 this time. But sorry about that little mix-up, but we'll get these sorted, shipped out over the next few days. A few little extra spots for some of you. And yeah, cool stuff. 51 Bowman. It's really an incredible set. Make sure you go check out that one, and let me know through that forum if you want some spots. Look for those invoices tomorrow, and we'll hopefully break that one next weekend if we can sell those last 100 spots or so. But that's all I got for now. This is Burl.